Hey everyone, welcome to Walks with Moss. Today we're going to go up a logging road that leads to the top of a hill that has a radio tower on it. This is a hike I've done a lot of times, but I'm going in a slightly different route. This will be an interesting hike one way or another. It's always a struggle for me when I go on my first few hikes after mushroom season is over to remember why I hike. But I get back into the groove, it doesn't take too long, and then I remember why I go hiking. Normally mushroom season would have ended months ago, so by this time of year I'd already be over my post-mushroom season melancholy. We had a pretty good windstorm yesterday. I expect there's going to be a lot of trees down across the road here. Bella just miscalculated and fell in this deep hole of water. I hope she dries off a little bit before lunchtime. Did you get a surprise, buddy? Did you get a surprise? Here's another tree that fell down probably yesterday. Today would have been a good day to do a waterfall hike, and I contemplated it. So I'm going to throw some salal leaves into my thermos full of hot water here. They're known as an appetite suppressant, but even if they don't suppress the appetite, I like their flavor. They have kind of a berry essence, especially if you add a little sugar to the water. There's a beautiful big leaf maple, Acer macrophyllum. Sometimes I think they're more interesting when they have no leaves and you can see their structure. We're going up here and the gate is open, which is a very bad sign. It means we probably will have some company and some vehicle traffic here today. Oh my God. No, Bella, don't. Oh, why did you shake all over me? I guess all the radio technicians are going away for the day at lunchtime. I can only hope. That's the third vehicle. I'm glad I paused here though, because it means I didn't have to deal with all these vehicles while I was out on the road. The views are starting to open up. They never show up very well on this camera. That's Lake Isabella down there, and the Olympic Mountain Range is over there. Workers are playing music up here, and I know I'm just going to find that overstimulating. So I'm not going to go to the top of the hill today. I'm not going to be happy sitting up there listening to music that is not even a variety of music that I enjoy. So, change of plans. We'll be going elsewhere. We're quite a ways from the top to even be hearing that music, so it's got to be really loud at the top. Yep, we're gonna have to find something else to do today. I won't be happy and relaxed or feeling good if I have to sit up there and listen to that music for an hour or however long I take my lunch for. There's a hillside right there, and there might be a little view there. And if I head up there, it'll give me about the same amount of exercises I would have gotten if I went up to the radio tower. So maybe we'll go up there. We know there won't be any traffic on this road. I can hear a bunch of sirens down on the freeway. Sounds like there's a structure fire somewhere. It's a sign that spring is coming. The woolly bear caterpillar. I love caterpillars. We found ourselves a slightly more peaceful spot for lunch. I can still hear a little bit of yelling over there, but I know no cars will be coming past us because of the trench. I wonder if they were yelling about Bella, because Bella was a ways off and there was a bunch of yelling. And now she's back and the yelling has stopped. Maybe they saw her and thought she was a stray dog or something. Time for lunch. We've got dehydrated winter chanterelles, which I picked on a hike that I vlogged. Dehydrated smoked trout, which I also vlogged when I caught it. And let's see, I think a little spaghetti squash in there, and I see a jalapeno ring and some garlic flakes and some zucchini. And I threw a bunch of salt in there and some Creole seasoning. That's going to be our soup today, along with some ramen. My soup-based mix seems to be well hydrated, so I've added the noodles. I'm definitely not going to use the seasoning packet today. I had to get Top Ramen brand, and it says no added MSG, but it's added a whole bunch of stuff that can be disguised as MSG. I'm not going to eat it. I hope this tastes good. I see the broth is getting a little bit of color to it. The salt from the smoked trout should add a nice flavor to the broth. It's my understanding how the indigenous people dealt with their smoked salmon that they ate through the winter was putting it in soups. Makes sense. You might think the idea of trout in noodles isn't very yummy, but it's great. I'll tell you what smoked trout is not good on, though. Pizza. I've been trying that, and no, that's a no. I really like the bright splashes of color that the witch's butter adds. Here's an old glass pop bottle with a styrofoam label. It's been sitting out here for a while. I see some mushrooms. Let's go check them out. What have we got? I'm not sure what these were. I guess they're oyster mushrooms that the gills have fallen off of. Mushrooms. Well, maybe next year I'll come back and harvest them before they rot. Yay! Mushrooms. Bella! Worked our way down to this little beaver pond, but sadly we've already scared all the ducks away. For some reason ducks find Bella scary. Bye-bye, ducks. This water is the clearest I've ever seen it, which is good because now it gives me a chance to see exactly how deep it is. It's not very deep. It's maybe 3 feet deep at the deepest spot that I can see. So probably never really a spot where I can expect to catch a fish. Well, here's a big steaming pile of, yeah, I'll try not to make any political commentary, but it's hard not to. Someone's down there chainsawing one of the trees across the road. I guess I'm not really going to get any peace and quiet anywhere I go today, but at least I'm getting some exercise. This viewpoint isn't exactly what I imagined it to be, unless I climb to the top of that pile of gravel. There we go. The road is open. Shall we see how old this tree was? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-ish, about 25. If that tree hadn't fallen and was allowed to live out its natural life, it could have made it to about 1,500. So even though that might look like a good-sized Douglas fir, that's actually just a baby. Just a baby. We are back to the car. Our total for the day is 8.5 miles, which I'm pretty happy about. There was a bunch of stuff dumped at the gate near where I parked, including a really nice looking pallet, so I loaded that up into my car, and I'll be going home with a nice pallet today. Probably not the most exciting hike ever, but I think people sometimes just enjoy getting to see something different where other people live and getting out in the woods, even if it's not grand sweeping views. So I'll go ahead and post this video. Why not? And I'll see you next week. I think maybe I will do some bicycle backpacking so I can really truly get away from it all. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bella, quit eating nasty stuff. Say goodbye, Bella. Hello. Oh, don't cross in front of me. Oh my God. They're all crossing in front of me. Now there's a big old rooster. All right, is that it? Is that everyone? All right. Okay, bye-bye, chickens. Wow.